the most important questions a resident can ask are around leadership and financial health of the organization. And so I think it's really important to understand the tenure of leadership at an organization. If you're in a single site organization, it would be the CEO. If you're in a multi-site organization, maybe the executive director, as well as the parent organization. From a financial perspective, there are some key metrics that are worth looking at. There's a lot of public information that's available and should be available upon request, like the annual audit, if there's a credit rating, and some key metrics such that, and they're really the metrics that the lenders look at as well, which is debt service coverage ratio and days cash on hand, which measures the ability to meet debt obligations and liquidity in terms of how much sort of savings is available. Ingleside keeps its residents informed of the financial health of the organization through a variety of channels, and there's a lot of transparency built into what we do. It starts at each of our communities with the executive directors, and each of those directors has a monthly director dialogue where there's a sharing of a lot of information, not just financial information, but typically there's a financial component to that. Each of our communities has a resident finance committee who on a monthly basis meets with the senior accountant for that community, as well as controller and in many cases CFO, who will join those meetings and talk about the financial performance year to date versus the budget, as well as sort of major things that may be happening from a financial standpoint, any new projects, big capital expenditures, those types of things. A couple of times a year, myself and the chief operating officer will go to each community and give what's called an Ingleside Today, which is really an update or State of the Union, in effect, of both financial and operational matters. So a financial performance presentation to the entire resident body, as well as some operational updates. And then also we have CEO coffees, where the CEO of the organization will make a presentation along with the leadership team to the residents, and that typically involves some financial component as well.